Hey guys, welcome back. It is Storm, and this is episode 45 of my single-player Tiveden world. Hope you guys are going awesomely well. So, I've been working on my little carrot and potato farm since the last episode. I've made a bit of progress, at least for the aesthetics. I haven't really worked on the farm so much. So, I'm about to get onto the redstone. I thought, rather than do that off camera, I thought I'd show you guys my process as I work on the redstone. Oh, beautiful. Yeah, oh, and it's stormy. How fitting. So let's quickly run away and get underground, shall we? If you're wondering what this is the track that I was using to get the villagers into that farm. And the first time I did bring a villager over, I forgot to break up this path. So unfortunately, I had a nice little path here for the zombies to pathfind into this village. And I did catch one banging on a door, but I managed to stop him in time. But yep, hopefully we should be all good. I should take this down, but I'll do that at another time. So let's go and take a look at our farm. So, which way should I show you guys? We can go in through the farmhouse, but I think I'll show you guys just another way to get down there, because I like to make lots of multiple ways to get in and out of places that I build. I have to be careful, because there is one light spot right about here somewhere that's where a mob can spawn, and wouldn't be the first time I've had a creeper spawn there and it's caught me off guard, so always got to be mindful of that. So let's cruise down here. This is one little sneaky way I can get into that farm design. I'll make this a secret entrance once I've cleaned up the aesthetic side of it and the farm is pretty much done. I've got this little sneaky section in this wall here, and we come in through into the farm. So the farm area hasn't really been changed all that much, but I've been working on the outside. I was experimenting how I wanted the outside area to look, and I was fucking around with this pillar design using the same polished granite design for these pillars, but I think I'm going to go with this design. This is something I've been experimenting with as well, and I'm pretty happy with the way this area looks. Just using this broken up background, and I'll probably extend that all the way around. So I'm not going to use these sea lanterns. I was seeing if it would look okay using sea lanterns, and no, I don't think so. I think just this simple this design here will just look quite nicely, and I didn't want to take away looking at the walls rather than the farm, and because the main focus here is the farm, not the walls. So yeah, I think this is a happy medium where I can achieve that with a bit of colour, just with these crops and just some lighting as well. So yeah, I've just been working on this outside area, but it's not quite done, and this just goes straight up to the farmhouse. So now I don't die when I come down through this water here. I will stop my fall damage. So this is the farm. It's going in full swing. You guys are a little bit concerned about having some of the excess produce being thrown around by these guys, and if I should add in, see, there you go, if I should add in some additional hoppers down here, but as you can see, these guys do pick up any excess that these guys throw around, and it doesn't seem to be a problem. Still haven't had any cross-contamination with the crops, so I think it's working out quite nicely, and these farmers have been going crazy harvesting and planting. And I've already got one full chest, so I've just put in these 4 chests, haven't connected these lower 3 yet. This top one is completely full, and I've just got the hopper going into this one chest. Oh, this hopper's almost full now. So what I wanted to show you guys is a little trick that I've been experimenting with to try and figure out. I didn't want to have excess items just sitting around on and just despawning on the surface, because as much as I want to avoid lag in my world as much as possible, I don't want to have that kind of excess just sitting around, because these guys do pick up a lot of produce, and I've got a fear that these guys will get in some kind of loop if there's always just stuff sitting down on the ground over here and these guys just keep going back to pick it up. So what I'm going to do is build in some kind of excess overflow, and I think while we've got this top chest full and this hopper getting nearly full, now's a good time to test it. So I'm not going to hook these up just yet. To hook these up, I'll just connect a hopper here into each of these, and they'll all fill up eventually. But let's just go around to the back, because this is where I wanted to put in the redstone. Yeah, I haven't really extended this wall all the way around yet, but I'm thinking of just doing this kind of pattern all the way around. But anyway, I digress. So let's get on with the redstone. So let's take a look at the back here. And I just started to think of how I'm going to hook this up, and I'm pretty happy with the way it's going to work now. So I've just got this comparator here. It's connected up to this hopper, which is getting items put into it. And I'm going to use the reverse property of the comparator here to detect when this hopper here is full. So what I'm going to do is build in like a little emergency system, I guess, to offload some excess items if this hopper ever gets full. So that's the plan. So that means Nothing will ever be sitting on the surface here. This will always pull down items. It'll always keep the chest nice and full. So to do that, I'm going to use this reverse feature of the hopper, and I need to put in some power into the side of it. So what I'm going to do is, yep, this is the block that I want. How am I going to do this? Need to get some redstone into the side of this thing. Now this is tilled soil, so I can go through it like that. Now let's put it down. There we go. Put it down. So get some power on the go. So I've got a lever here giving this power. So this is 2 blocks, and this means this won't be giving off power. And until this becomes full, this one becomes stronger, and this will output the difference, which will be 1 block of redstone. So at the moment, this won't be outputting anything. So what I can do is put in, if I put in a block here and put that redstone dust there, it's pretty hard to see now, but what should happen is whenever this hopper gets full, this redstone dust here will get powered. So what I want to do is power this, or run this power all the way down here. So what I'm going to do is hook up, how am I going to do this? Let's think about it. So I'm going to have these hoppers all connected up here. And then the last one is going to be coming out of this chest. It has to be coming out of... Do I need to be coming out of the chest? I think I do. Can't even think myself. So it'll be something like that. I think. Maybe. Okay, so yeah, I think that should work. Now I need myself a dropper. Did I bring one over? I think I've got one over here. Yes, I do have a dropper. And the idea is, for now I'm just going to put it there. So what will happen is I want this hopper to get filled up with items whenever all the chests here are full. I think the way to do that is I need to be running power to this hopper right there. So what I need to do is get this redstone dust down. So how are we going to do this? Oh, this is only going to be 1 block in strength, so I need to run an extra power source off this. So, which way? Okay, maybe I'll just run this way. So this is the kind of thinking that I go through when I'm building a design like this. So then always I'm just building from memory or building from a design that I've already got laid out. Might have an idea and then I just yeah, experiment. Alright, so this should now work, I think. So yep, this redstone dust will get powered. Now this will give it full strength, that will run it down. Now I want this to run into the side here, so that means I need to give this some power. I need to invert this. And what I could do is just run it into the side maybe. What I might do is I'll move this to the other side, perhaps. Let's do that. I'll make it easier. There is the dropper. Let's hook up this hopper to it. Dropper and hopper. Always a mouthful. Okay. So let's get that connected up. There we go. Now I'm going to run this into the side. And what's the easiest way to do that? Let's just do this maybe. Let's get rid of that. Whoops. Powerful pick. If I did this instead. There we go. So that's going to come down. And I'm just going to run a few blocks along here. So this should now be locked, which means any items that go into here won't go into this dropper. So let's test that. Let's just throw some. Well, we can do it in here. Okay, so no items are getting sucked into this hopper here. Alrighty, so which basically means whenever this turns off, the item will go into this dropper. So all I really need to do then is think about dispensing items that go into this dropper. Otherwise, we'll have the same problem where all the chests will eventually get full, but the dropper will also get full. So I want to be able to get these guys dispensed. And one way I can do that, perhaps let's make it go this direction. Alrighty. Where'd it go? There we go. Ooh, what we could do is go down. Let's do that. Something like this. So I need it where? There. Yep, that should work. So I'm just going to run in a bit of redstone off the side here. And in fact, what I could do is even run it right where I'm standing. I'm just going to clear out a little area here. This should be safe. Famous last words. I'll probably mine into some lava or something. And I'm just going to run some blocks down. Then let's put down a comparator. Whoops, what's going on? In fact, I should be able to do something like this, I think. From memory. Something like that. Let's test this out. Let's put an item in here. There we go, got ourselves a clock. And then all I need to do is run some redstone upper block here, so let's do this. Aha! So whenever items go into here, this guy will get activated, and it will dispense the blocks downwards. So all I need to do is put in some lava here, really. Question is, do I have any lava? Nope. But I think I've got some lava in a chest out here. I usually keep these kind of little knickknacks around the place, particularly in a kind of area like this where it's all cave-ish. There we go. Thought I would have a block around here somewhere, or some lava around here anyway. So let's put this down the bottom and then let's test this out. We should be able to give it a go. So if I put this down there we go. And fill that in so we don't burn ourselves to death. And I think we're all good to go already. So all I need to do is hook up all these hoppers here along the sides of the chests. But I won't do that until we've tested it. So how are we going here for this hopper? Huh. It's actually full. So this is off. What does that mean? It means we need to put an extra item in. So that should mean this dispenser will be activated whenever these guys come in and offload their next lot of produce. Come on, go throw it at the middle villager here. They're all farming away, are they? How's this guy going? He's standing in the middle, but I don't know if he's throwing anything. We should be able to hear the dropper activate. In fact, this is getting power, so this turns off. Oh! I was thinking, why isn't this working? Because there's no items in here. Alrighty, alright, so this is easy enough. So all we need to do then is connect up the hopper. So we can't really see it fully work, but I can simulate how it would work. So if I were to take, let's just do something like this. There we go. So I've taken 3 carrots, and what would happen is these guys would eventually go down into this chest. Let's put them in. And what we should now see is whenever this hopper here becomes full, there we go, so the villagers are throwing in some extra carrots. These guys would have got dispensed out because it's all full. Nothing's in the dropper because we heard it get burned up in the lava. So there we go, that's all working. So let's just hook these up. And we should be all good. I don't think this will interfere with this hopper. Famous last words, I know, but I think we're all good. In fact, why isn't that being drained out now? Ooh, it's because this block here is powered. So we have to change that into a half slab. You probably can't figure out why, but it makes sense. As soon as I can put one in, I can't sprint, so let's eat something again. How you going, farmers? Oh, if you can't tell, I did put in this middle hanging light in the middle there. I think it looks quite nice. It kind of makes it look like it's lighting up the room, even though the outside lights here are pretty much lighting up the whole area. But yeah, little details. So, what do I need? Let's get ourselves some stone bricks. Need to put down this slab. Because if I don't do this, we're having exactly what's happening right now, which is this block right here. Is it there? No, this block here. This block here is being powered by this block, which is in turn locking this hopper here, so nothing is flowing into it. But we can easily get around that by putting in ourselves a slab just here. So let's try that out. Now, I have to get back in there, and we're going to do that. Comparator block. Now, I need to place this right here. I can't jump, can't do anything. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No. Why isn't this working? Can't place this. There we go. I'm wasting all my produce. I think we saved it now. Okay. So, what will happen now is I need to put a full block above it again. Then we should be all good. There. Whew. I think now we're done. So let's talk through it. So we've got ourselves a hopper up the top here. This is going to be running into this top chest, and then all these hoppers here should be now getting items. Yep, they'll be filling in. Yep, all these will eventually fill up. And what we should now have is, whenever the top hopper here gets full, this redstone dust becomes powered, because it's getting powered through that comparator. This block being powered here does not interfere with these hoppers anymore, because they're all independent. And that should send the redstone signal down, turning off this hopper, and then these guys get drained away. So, yeah, because items are going here. So this redstone here is not interfering with this hopper here at all. So we should be all good. So let's just add in a couple of torches, make sure there's no mobs that spawn down here. We'll make this nice and pretty at some stage, but now that we've got the basics going, I think we're all good. So let's go check it out from the front. Make sure... Uh-oh! Well, that was a surprise. That was interesting. It didn't have a lot of damage. Or it didn't have a lot of health, rather. As you can see, I haven't fully lit up this whole area yet, so I do have to be cautious of mobs. Particularly, I've got to protect these guys. I don't want any mobs to get in there. And nothing should be able to spawn. I'm fairly certain. It used to be in the old games of Minecraft anyway, that no mobs could spawn on tilled soil, so I think we're all okay from inside. Just the outside and these guys coming up towards these... trapdoors or these fence gates that I've got to be worried about. So let's check out the front, make sure it still looks okay. I can probably make this nice and pretty now. Let's put down a couple extra blocks. Nothing could... Yep. Yep, so I think that should work. I'm just thinking in my head how this is going to work, and that should be okay. Yep, so we've got items at the top. Whoops. Don't want that. There you go. So that's pretty much it in terms of this farm, in terms of the practical side of it working. Yeah, we will actually raise this floor up a block. Kind of looks weird if it was down one more. So where is it? There we go, stone bricks. Have to add some lighting down the bottom, it's a bit dark. But for now, that will do. Hey, check it out. The outside walls here are pretty much done. I just need to polish them up a little bit. I've got a leak in my roof. But yeah, I've got the main outline done anyway. And grass has grown everywhere, and it all looks nice and clean, I think. Nice and simple. Doesn't look like there's anything down here, really, in terms of any complex systems or contraptions or anything like that, which is exactly what I was going for. Wanted to be a simple-looking farm. That's exactly what I've got, I think. Yeah, I've already got this chest starting to fill up. It's already got a few items in here, and this one will always still be full as well. And yeah, I've just got to really polish it up a bit. I'm not sure if I should do the same pattern that I've got down here around all parts of the walls. I might do it. Just takes a bit of time to put in all the different block types and keep it nice and varying. But also that the plain look also looks quite nice. So maybe I could just do this on the ends, perhaps, like on that end and this end. Maybe just on this end for this side of the farm, and maybe leave it clean everywhere else. I'm not sure. I'll think about it. Maybe you guys can leave your suggestion as well. I think rather than move on to something else. Whoa! Here we go. We've got ourselves an intruder. Oh, I hope he couldn't reach that guy just then. In fact, where did he come from? I hope this area is lit up enough. I did run around briefly before to see. Do I have light levels quite nice? And I think I do. I think this is the darkest right here, where it gets down to 8. I'll just have to keep an eye on that. I'm not sure where this guy came in from. He could have jumped in over there, maybe. Anyway, So I think, yeah, rather than move on to something else, I'm going to leave the video here and just wanted to chat to you guys about the world download. So I haven't uploaded an updated download since episode 35, and we are now episode 45, so I do plan to put on another updated map download. I've just had a few problems uploading my maps for some odd reason, but I should figure that out over the next couple of days, so come back, check out the video, and the updated download link should be in the video description. So, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you guys like this type of building. It's pretty much done. I'll polish it up in my own time. And then in the next episode, we'll move on to something else. So, thanks for watching, guys. Happy building, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Alright, see you guys. Cheers.